Yeah, what's up guys, it's Hens again. I just thought I'd quickly record this because, a bit fed up with how it's all happened basically. I just put on a game in the background whilst I talk. Yeah, so you guys are probably expecting, any of my subs, you might be expecting week 4 of my DPL draft league game to be going up. But essentially, I had quite an eventful week. Didn't have much time to prep, but I was talking to my buddy Mimo about it, and essentially we just decided that I was giving my best shot. Basically, that was the idea. So that's essentially what I've been trying to do. I just played the game a minute ago, and long story short, I basically just tossed it in the bin, really. Just sucks quite a lot, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's like whatever to me, Yeah, because I don't know. I know it was a bit of a beef match, so I was already a bit on edge going into it. And essentially, what happened was I misclicked my lead, my didnt lead, and I was kind of a bit shook up. And I'm also a bit exhausted. Yesterday night I was out like really late, so basically I just decided I'll just roll with the didnt lead because I couldn't really be bothered, which is not the right mood to be playing a quite important Pokemon draft league match in either, right? But I was just like, okay, I'll just suck it up and get on with it, right? Because what more can I do, right? And so that's what I did, and so my didnt, which was sort of like a special sub endeavor variant, which I had engineered to essentially to be a beat down to Celesteela. And what ended up happening was I got so shook by the events of that poor lead and everything that I just tossed the game straight in the bin basically and played like trash. And I'll show you guys a replay in a second once I've finished this PU game. Well, it's not a PU game, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want him defogging my hazard, so I went for Wild Charge instead. He still could defog with Rotom Wash, I guess, or even Hydreigon, but yeah. Let's go Persian. Maybe he doesn't have it. Yeah, fair. Taunt. Yeah, so I'll show you guys the replay in a minute. But basically, it was very unfortunate, really. I parted a shot here, and hopefully I can just scarf. He's scarf. Don't know why I taunted. Oh, because I didn't know whether it was scarf or not. Yeah. Anyway, QD here. I think I win. Oh yeah, I definitely win now. I probably want to be faster than this because light screen goes down in a sec as well. But yeah, I think I win. Provided that's not Whirlwind. Could be. I've got one more turn. As long as he's not toxic on this, I think I win. Do I need to go for another QD? I don't think I need to, do I? I just Bug Buzz. Took care of this. I probably should have gone for the, what's it called? But oh well, I take nothing from that because I've got the screen and +2 SPDF. Yeah. I think I saved my Z for the Scarm. Do I say? Wait. What does the Z do to the Scarm? Because the Scarm 4 times resist, so I actually Air Slash. So I probably should have gone for another boost. Yeah, it's I miss anyway, so he is. Yeah, okay, whatever. I Wild Charge here. Who knows? Maybe what he has in the back can't beat it. Or maybe he'll go into Hydreigon, click Draco, and then I'll get 2 boosts anyway and win. I actually went for Rocks, so it's definitely a game. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to get a win with this team, just to lighten my mood a little bit, but obviously not. Miss your Fire Blast, I don't know. Click Fire Blast rather than Dark Pulse. Miss, okay, whatever. Yeah, so I'll just show you guys the replay now, hang on. Here we go. So yeah, as you can see here, hang on, let me just switch sides, yeah. So I basically accidentally off with the didnt, even though in every single one of his replays he's obviously led off with the Azelf, and it's obvious that he can run HP Steel. I don't know, I clicked it without even, I don't know, well I misclicked it and then I just clicked Mega Evolve and stayed in for pretty much no reason. But basically I didn't bring anything that could really dedicated lead at all versus him. Blacephalon couldn't. The best I could do would be U-turn with my Sylvally Grass here into my Dragonite and E-speed him, and I was just about to come onto that thought process in my live com when I was hovering over Diancie still talking about that, and I accidentally clicked it. So I just went with it, and clearly it hasn't paid off. So anyway, I go into my D-Knight here, and I accidentally DD instead of Dragon Clawing, which means that this still has its sash, which is really annoying. Anyway, considering that I DD'd, a normal player would have clicked Fire Punch there because it would have done more to everything on his team that could switch in, right? But naturally, me being, you know, tilted at this point by the series of events that had already happened, I clicked Dragon Claw without even thinking. So anyway, he protects here, which is obvious as well. I probably could have switched, but whatever. Anyway, I'm lucky to get a burn there, but it still won't be able to get me back in the game, even with the Pillar Swine tech that I'm about to show off here. So I get up my Vox, I'm able to Endeavor him, which is nice. And I go Sylvally and he doesn't burn me, which is amazing, because I click Parting Shot here, just in case he goes Celesteela, and then I believe I knock him out. Yeah. So yeah, and then he brings in Celesteela, it's like whatever, I Parting Shot out. I believe he just basically spammed Leech Seed, and then I sacked my Pillar Swine here, yeah. And I do have Defog on the Sylvally, but I wanted my Vox to break his sash on this. So yeah, anyway, I go, like, it wouldn't have been an issue if this couldn't come back in and set Vox again at a later date, but whatever. Anyway, he doesn't need Vox because he's poisoned my Dragonite, so he doesn't need to break multiscale anymore. I go for Overheat here with Blacephalon, and this next series of turns is very unfortunate. So I Overheat here on the Greninja, and as you can see, with the amount of damage that this first one does, the second one should have been able to knock him out, but I get a low roll, and it doesn't knock him out, which means that my Blacephalon will take an extra turn of poison, which is important for later on in the game, since this outspeeds and is able to knock out Zeraora. So it would have actually forced it out, and meant that several turns later, after Zera has poison stalled a bunch of my Pokemon, and I've gotten rid of its sub. Wait, I'll go back a couple of turns just to show you guys. So I E-speed him here, as he knocks me out with my D-Knight. And then, as you can see here, I have to go into my Blacephalon to take it out, because I know he's got Toxic. But I'm not able to force him out. Because I took the extra poison damage. So whatever. Anyway, so I come in with Crest here, and he hits a Toxic as I sub. So that's GG. So yeah. And I think Crest could have done it. I was Ice Beam, so I take out the Lando. And even if he sub-protected a bunch of times, I've got 31 PP in Calm Mind. And he's got a lot. Like, you know, he's got 22 left with Plasma Fists, 14 left with Sub, 13 left for Protect, and 15 left with Toxic. So I could have stalled him out between Calm Mind and Sub and that kind of thing, but oh well, it's a bit late now, isn't it? Yeah, and I also almost bought Protect on my Crest as well. But in the end I didn't end up bringing it, and so as you can see here, it's just a bit too late, so I just forfeit and leave. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically it. I wanted to upload it for documentation purposes, I guess. You know, since it is a game. And you guys probably want to see my Draft League games. I don't know if you really want to see this one. I was profoundly disappointed with my performance in the game. And of course, I'm really tired as well. The music in the background could get me copyrighted, but I don't care at this point. I just put on something that I like. Like, usually I'm okay with the Pokemon remixes, but whatever, I'm just too tired for it at the moment. So, yeah, that was that. I mean, I know. Maybe I'll play another one of these games and just talk generally. Yeah. Yeah. I guess yeah. Stick around if you want and listen. Like, or you can just leave. I don't really mind. And leave your comments below. I will try and bounce back next week. I'll probably be in a slightly better mood by the time it comes for next week. But yeah, he's Scarf Rocks Drill. Wow. Okay. That sucks. Does this team have a spinner that I made? Okay. Nice. Maybe he'll defog for me. Who knows? Oh, I'm faster than him. That's nice. I shouldn't have endeavored. I should have done? I should have spammed a Cellar Rock to make him think that I can touch him. Till Psychic Terrain went down, then endeavored and then a Cellar Rocked. Because I actually have a regular move to hit him. Whatever. Anyway, I endeavor here. He probably will defog actually. He's got Volcarona. We'll see. How do I avenge this? I avenge it with this, don't I? This band is called Silver Sun Pickups. They're pretty good actually. I'm quite into them at the moment. One of my mates recommended them to me. Who was it? Oh, it's actually BKC who recommended it to me. Yeah. So shout outs to BKC for being a legend. Recommending that. He spins them. Yeah, we all knew he was going to do that though. So I'll just get a spike here. Here's Almister. I'm not letting that set up. So yeah, let me just taunt. He can't really touch me either unless he has Earth Power. So that's fine. I can taunt this as well. Stop trying to set up. Yeah. His best chance of setting up on me would be Katana or Max Speed Volcarona. He EQs, I'll just boom. I was hoping for a defense drop, but I didn't get one. Oh well. There's plenty of damage with boom anyway. I think I just go Golem and Fire Punch him. The reason why I want to Fire Punch is because it doesn't really let in Katana or Excadrill very easily. That's the main reasoning. It does let him go Omastar, but I doubt he'll expect that. Well, I suppose he should know that I'm Scarf by my speed tier. Okay, he does, yeah. But, it looks like I lose. The Scarf Rocks really kind of threw me off a lot. But yeah, I light screen here. And then hope that this will live I hope that this will live no, okay, yeah. GG. I'll get one more, because I do want to try and end on a high if I can. Yeah. This team is really rubbish, but it's fun to use, so yeah, I'll lead off with Lycanroc again. Lycanroc's just a dedicated lead, isn't it? Yeah, it's basically a classic 5 mons into setup. And if I made the Butterfree a better Pokemon, like a Volcarona or something like that, just something a little bit better, or even like a Venomoth, then I'd have higher chances of winning games. But the premise of this meme team is that it is actually all PU Pokemon. So it took me a little while to build it, to be honest. But I wanted to build a team with all PU Pokemon, so that's what I did. Yeah, this guy just knocks me out. He actually U-turns, which is great because it means that if he was for any reason a U-turn Sash Landorus, which seems a bit retarded, but yeah. Oh wow, he actually decides, let me just give him the Ferrothorn, so I'll take that. He might get up rocks, which would suck. I think the first version of this team that I made actually did have a way of removing hazards, and that one was cool as well because the first version of this team that I ever made, it was very similar, but I had 2 setup sweepers. And there was something else. Oh, oh wow, he leech seeded, so that means that actually he won't get rocks, which is even better actually. But yeah, no, the first version of this team was actually really awesome. So in the first version of this team, I had a Klutz, Switcheroo, Assault Burst Lopunny to try and help to incapacitate Chanseys. so that essentially incapacitate chances for the two special sweepers that I had. I think I had a very similar Butterfree set. It might have been Flyinium Z rather than Buginium, I'm not sure though. And then I had a Clamperl as well, and I think that was the squad. I think I want to save this just because it traps Tran, and Tran is probably more important to remove than anything else. Oh, he gets a Vox. No! Yeah, you see, I actually misplayed, so I should have saved this for the Heatran purely. And what I instead should have done... okay, so I actually misplayed with my own team, but whatever. Yeah, I go Persian. He actually knocks off my Aguave Berry rather than getting up Vox, which is great because I can taunt something here. Is he going to try and get him up? No, he actually just U-turns. Fair enough. It's a bit of a shame to lose the Aguave Berry just because it's so good, so useful, but it happens, doesn't it? I think... Oh, I don't want to sack the Golem, do I? Parting shot. Yeah, he gleams. Fair enough, whatever. I just go Electrode. A light screen. A reflect. And I hope he doesn't go Lucia. He doesn't. Let's go. It's not Scarf, is it? We saw it use U-turn and yeah. Cool. Okay, so I get both of my screens. I boom here for chip. I guess his last move is like a Vok move. We'll see. Hopefully he goes for defog here, and that's his last move. We do not see a revealed defog. Okay. Basically, I'm now begging that his last move isn't a Vok move because there isn't really any other play that I can make to increase my chances of winning with Butterfree at this point. Maybe he'll miss Edge. No, he went straight for a U-turn. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. He had to be Air Balloon Tran, didn't he? Here, let me just flinch him real quick. Oh, he had Toxic. That's a game. Yeah, because I got nothing else to win. Yeah, anyway, that's the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I know I didn't, but sure. Yeah, if you want to use this this team as well, Untitled 122. Wow, that's a long time ago. Let me just let me scroll all the way back to Untitled 122 because that's yeah, I make a lot of meme offenses. This is a UU meme offense. This is a lot of fun. I made Focus Sash, Torrent, SD, Aquajet, Adamant, and Polion. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, yeah, if you guys want to see some videos with some hyper offense meme teams, then tell me as well because I've got a lot of them. I just make them when I'm bored, that kind of thing. Where's this one? Here it is. This one actually has an official name. I think it's called Stinky Ass Ho because Stinky Ass refers to the tier, which is PU. Which is PU is meant to be a play on words, as in it sounds like stinky, and then Ho is a play on words as well because it's a hyper offense. But yeah, anyway, if you guys want to use the team, it's basically just max Electrode with this moveset, like Clay obviously, Scarf Alolan Golem to try and trap Heatran. Because that's the main thing that's going to be stopping Butterfree from sweeping. Sash Rocks, Lycan Rock with the max of course. Alolan Persian, and this is just Foul Play, Taunt, Parting Shot, T-Bolt with max again, and the Aguave Berry is quite useful. Under like the screens and whatever after the Intimidate from Quillfish, this thing like genuinely is eating up play roughs and Mega Mobile. It's actually really thick. And this Quillfish here is just Black Sludge, Intimidate. I was contemplating turning this into Helmet, but actually Black Sludge wins some like games where like neither Pokemon can touch each other kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Or like when it's a last mon by down for my sweeper, I just Parting Shot into Intimidator, Parting Shot into Intimidator till they can't do more than 7%. I have won a couple of games like that before. I've played a lot of games with this rubbish team. As you can see by how old it is, I'm almost on Untitled 300 now. But yeah, and then just the Buggy Z Butterfree. But yeah, if you guys yeah, I don't know, if you guys want to see some videos with cheese hyper offense teams, I can do some of those. They're a lot of fun for me. Yeah, and I just like to chill and talk. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. We'll be bouncing back next week. I'll work hard on my prep again. I mean, this is exactly what happened in my week 2 game versus Fempest. You know, like I didn't have the time to prep properly. I mean, that wasn't necessarily what happened this week. I did prep quite well, I feel like, but I didn't play my game very well in this one. So I'll be bouncing back next week. I won't let this get the better of me. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, peace out.